Happy New Year, everyone. I'm your number one health and wellness cheerleader, Sandy White, and your accountability partner, along with being the host of Simply Fit. Do you know how to be the master of your body? Well, I'm glad you asked me that. Today's segment, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that will get you moving and get you those much needed results that you're seeking. Before we get into that, guys, I do want to thank WYTV7 for allowing Simply Fit to be on their platform again. As this season gets into the hustle and bustle that we typically do because we're all excited about sharing with all of the listening and viewing audiences, we want to just make a pledge to you guys that we want to make an impact as much as possible in the health and wellness area for all of you guys that are listening to us. So for this year, if you guys want to see those much needed results, go to WYTV7.org, click on the broadcasters button, look for me, Simply Fit, and send me an email that says, hey, I want you to be my accountability partner, and we'll schedule a 15-minute free consultation so we can give you a clear-cut blueprint on what you need to do, as I mentioned, so you can have a successful 2022. Now, let me ask you this. If you don't have an opportunity to do what I just said, send me an email. Have you thought about what and where you want to be at the end of 2022 in reference to your health and wellness? I hope you guys took the time to go over that. Now, whatever didn't work in 2021, want to make sure, I'm telling you right now, stop doing it. We don't want to continue to do anything that's not going to yield positive results. This year we're going hard. We don't want no excuses. And if you had some results, but they weren't consistent results in 2021, that's the time that you want to talk to me on that 15-minute consultation, and we can maybe tweak it a little bit or add something to it or take something away. Bottom line, as I mentioned before, it's just going to be a minor tweak, because I don't want to change it too much where it's going to be too hard for you to keep up with it, because you want to make sure that whatever new routine you put in your life, you can be consistent with it. Again, I'm your accountability partner, and I want to see you with some great results, and I want you to kickstart your health and wellness, so by the end of 22 you're not only feeling good, you're looking good, and you are seeing results in every area of your life. So we can do this. I'm willing to be your accountability partner. If you're willing to be consistent, just hit me up, WYTV7.org, go to the broadcasters button, and then look for Simply Fit. Send me an email. Hey guys, and while you're there, make sure you check out all the wonderful things that we're doing in the community, because we're rocking and rolling and we're doing great things. And this season we have a theme of asking you guys, what are you trying? Meaning, what are you trying to do that's going to impact your life and impact the lives of those that are around you? So that's why I said no holds bars, no excuses. I'm not playing. If you want to meet your goals in 2022 for your health and wellness, go send me an email. I want to be your accountability partner. All right. So, because remember, when I impact your life, now it's your responsibility to impact somebody else's life. So you don't have any more excuses on saying why you didn't reach your goal, because I'm raising my hand and I'm saying I'm here for your support. Now we're doubling down and we're going hard, as I told you, this season, so that your entire life makes an impact that will have a trickle effect that will affect those around you. So I'm asking you to try to be consistent this year in a big way with your health goals, but I want you to do it in bite-sized pieces, because if you do it in bite-sized pieces, you'll get a win every day, and those wins add up like a snowball effect. So the next day it's even better, it's even greater, and you're more willing to be consistent, and you're training your brain to look for those feel good endorphins that you get when you have a win. And again, as I mentioned, there's somebody's life that you need to impact. And so when you get a win, you can teach them how to get a win. And you might be able to do it in a shorter manner in which I'm showing you, which is great. It's fine. I'm not going to reach everybody that you know. So it's your responsibility to grab my hand, and then I pull you forward, and then you pull the next person forward, and so on and so forth. So what I want you to do is I want you to get pumped for life and meeting your goals so that you have real life results for yourself and that you can share with someone else. So we ain't messing around here. As L'Oreal says, you are worth it. Guys, I got a lot of notes here because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So we're going to get into the first tip. I hope you got your paper and pencil. The first tip, and some of y'all probably are doing it, maybe not consistent, but the first tip is I'm challenging you for a whole week not to eat processed foods. I'm not telling you to throw the stuff in your house away. If it's still in the box, it's still brand new. If it's going to tempt you, give it away to your neighbor. Give it away to someone that's not having the same health and wellness challenge that you are. Because some people may think, well, it's not working for me, so I'm not going to give it to somebody else. But everybody's body is different. So if someone else can process, because they may not be eating it at the level that you're eating it, or again, it may not just affect their body the way it's affecting yours. So if it's still new, still in the box, give it away. So for the week, I don't want you eating any processed foods for 5 whole days. And for the weekend, you can tweak what you learn Monday through Friday so you can get started for the next week. So why am I asking you this? Because I want you to have long life. I want you to be in the 120 club. What is that? That means you have 120 successful years on this earth. That means that when you eat whole foods and you do these next 2 steps, which I don't want to get ahead, that I'm going to share with you, that means that you can look good, feel good, and you can live on this earth, and you don't need to have any assistance from anybody because your body still functions. Think about people that have this is 2022. There are people that have vehicles from the 50s that look brand new. They look better than the 2022 models. And you want to know why? Because they take care of those vehicles. Well, your body is the vehicle for your soul, and you have responsibilities that God is telling you to do in this earth realm. But if you jack up the vehicle to get you to and from, again, which is your body, you can't do it. And so this is why I'm asking you for an entire week, do whole foods and vegetables. So I want you to be able to sustain having a sound mind, a flexible body, and a plethora of energy. So whole foods is basically eating your protein, your healthy fats, your fruits and vegetables. So your protein could be fish, chicken, fowl, lamb, veal, venison. Just make sure that if you can get whole fat, because your body burns that better than it does carbs. That's another reason why I'm telling you to reduce the processed foods. And most of the times carbohydrates fall in that category if they're unhealthy. But you do have some carbs in your fruits and vegetables. You just don't need as much of them when you do it the way that I'm telling you to. And you won't have to track anything. You don't have to worry about counting calories because your body naturally wants whole, fresh foods, and it's going to naturally tell you when it does not want anymore, which means you're going to be eating less calories, which means your body's automatically going to release the unwanted fats when you eat the way that I'm saying. So healthy fats are coconut oils, omega-3s, olive oils, avocados, and of course all of your fruits and vegetables. Now here's a tip here. If you go to Costco or Sam's Club or any of the big box stores, they usually have, and that way you don't have to get all of these individual things for your vegetables. They usually have the big party salad pack, and that's what I like to get. And then I take the Ziploc bag that you normally will put a sandwich in, and I take 2 big old handfuls of the spinach, because I love spinach, and I shove them in the bag, and whatever other size that I want. I boil my eggs. I usually put about 2 of them on there, and I'm set for the week, and I'm just grabbing and going. But keep in mind, make sure that you're using your healthy fats, the oils that I mentioned, and adding in your dry seasonings for your salad dressing, so that you're not using the heavy dairy processed the salad dressings, because they have a lot of they have sugars in it, and they have a plethora of sugars in it, and it has extra sugar in it. And just excuse me, so you all know, sugar makes you look, so like if you are 45 and you're consuming sugar more than you need to, it's going to age you out. It's going to make you look older than you really are. And not only in your face area, it's going to make your body feel achy. And it's also going to knock your immune system off for 24 hours. So that's just like having your alarm off and your windows open, and you go out of town and all of your stuff is unprotected. And let's not even talk about stuff. You wouldn't leave your baby in the car seat and not buckle them up, because if something happens, the baby's not protected. All right. I think you guys get the point. All right. So also, sugars knock your hormones off. So it makes you all unbalanced and all unkiltered. So just stay away from them, if the white sugars, because it's over processed. So you guys can do the monk fruit. You can do if you go into the health and wellness aisle, you'll see all of the Splenda options that are in there, because I like the Splenda, so I use that one. But if you can't handle the taste, just do as minimum as possible with regular sugar. All right. And by eating this way, as I mentioned to you, you'll balance out your hormones, and it'll give you sustained energy. So tip number 2 is removing the processed foods for the week. By doing that, that's step number 1. The way to be consistent in it is to add the water. So I want you to do the water challenge, which is drinking 100 ounces of water a day. First couple of days, yes, you're going to be going to the bathroom like crazy. You're going to be not happy. But if you monitor it, you know when you get that inclination that, I gotta go. Go. Do not wait until the last minute, because when you're adding additional water into your body, what your body is doing is flushing out all of the toxin, and it's flushing out all of the retained fluid. So that's a lot coming out your body. And if you wait till the last minute, you're gonna be doing the samba dance, and might have a little surprise if you don't do what I'm saying. So as soon as you feel yeah, let me go. But then after about 2-3 days, you'll be good to go. And I'm telling you, when you eat this way and you drink the water, you will have sustained energy. This is where you want to really take advantage of this energy, because the reason some of you all are like having plateaus is because you're doing boring stuff, the typical exercise routines, and then you're like, I'm done, I just can't do it no more. So what I want you to do is a list of all the things that you want to try, haven't tried, because you can lose weight dancing, you can lose weight hiking, you can lose weight walking, you can lose weight doing hula hoops, you can lose weight roller skating. I'm not giving y'all nothing that's normal, because I'm not the typical normal average person. I want you to go out there and do all of the non-normal exercising, so you'll stay consistent. And now if you live in the Maryland, DC, Virginia, Delaware area, we got slammed with 12 inches of snow. And then at the end of the week, we're going to get slammed with some more snow. So this is ski season. Go skiing, go tobogganing, go have fun is all I'm saying. Don't make your exercise structure, but make sure you're getting it in. And then I wear this, which is the Fitbit. Yeah, you can see it right here. I get in my 10,000 steps, but once I do my 10,000 steps, because You could do that just walking around your house doing nothing. Then I'm like, okay, now the nothing part is out the way. Now I got to go hard and really press my body, because when you add in resistance training, that's when you start looking sexy and toned, and you're not looking all wiggly and out of shape. Okay, so I just want you to keep that in mind. When you hit 10,000 steps, that is a good thing. That's a striving point. But now hit it hard and do another 10,000. Get another 10,000 on here by doing strength training, something that's really going to get your heart pumping, because that's a part of being healthy too. And when you're breathing, those deep breathing, when it comes to you like pressing yourself, that helps clear your mind, that helps expand your lung, and overall it puts you in the 120 club. And what do you say, what is the 120 club? That means that you can live until 120 years, nice, healthy, and just rejuvenated all over, and no help from nobody, because you refreshed in your mind and in your body and in your spirit. You ain't creaky and achy all over the place. And now, because you have gotten to a certain age, that's a pet peeve with me. Just because you've gotten to a certain age does not mean that's when you're supposed to be feeling all achy, creaky, hand swelling. What that means is you haven't been taking care of your body. Age does not mean that's when your body goes to, no man's land. That means you ain't been taking care of it. Remember the example I gave you earlier about somebody having a car from 1950 and it still runs and looks good in 2022? That's because they've been taking care of it. It's no difference than your body. People should not be able to look at you and determine your age. People can determine somebody's age when they don't take care of their body. So tip number 1, eat your whole foods for the entire week. Tip number 2, drink that water. I don't care. Drink it, drink it, drink it. You need to do 100 ounces. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't give it to your dog. Don't give it to your children. You need to consume it. And if you're taking medicines, it makes things work. I mean, synthetic medicine and food, your body don't process as well anyway. But it'll help press that stuff right out of your body. And then tip number 3, don't do boring exercises. Go do something fun. Seriously, something fun. Now, I got the exercise of the day for you. And I just want to remind you that your life will never be the same if you do what I'm telling you to do. All right? Hit me up so you and I can rock and roll this year. And that goes for me too, because I got some goals that I want to do. I want to participate in a fitness competition. So right now, it's not anything with the body. I want to be a lot more toner, but I got to get my mind wrapped around the fact that I'm going to be walking across the stage with other people watching me in this fabulous outfit that leaves nothing to the eye. But that is a goal that I am pressing for the year. So you want a goal that's really going to make you uncomfortable with, that you want to hit. So at the end of 2022, I really want to be on that road to being in a wellness competition. So, and I'm going, in my mind and in my spirit, I'm planning to win. And that's what you got to do. You have to be in your mind and in your spirit. You're going to win this year. So work with me, people. All right. So the tip of the day for your exercise, this one is nice and easy. It's just doing your side bends. And the benefits of doing side bends are it includes increasing flexibility in your spine and opening up your side body and stimulating your liver and breathing muscles. So I like to put my hands over my head when I'm sitting down, and I literally, because you could just doing this alone, for some of y'all, you're like, oh, stretch. Put your hands up in the air and then move over. Don't lean forward. Lean to the side. Keep your spine straight up, and then right and left. And you can feel that stretch. It feels so incredibly good. You can do this with your hands on your hips. You can stand up and you can do it stretching side to side. But I'm telling you, doing that simple stretch makes you feel unstoppable, and you can do it anywhere. And then here's another one I hadn't planned to do. Always make sure you keep your shoulders back and sit up straight. Don't slouch. When you slouch, you mess up the way that you're not able to properly breathe. So that's another reason why you got that big old stomach too, because your body's not able to digest the foods because you sitting all slouching rounded back, and it can't do what it needs to do. It's kind of like it's almost like you take a water hose and you bend it. The water is still going through, but it's not going through as fast, and sometimes it stops. That's pretty much what I need you to remember when you sit slouched. So you want to sit back, and you could do this again in your chair. When you sit with your shoulders back and all nice, you feel like, what? Drop the mic. I feel good. I look good. That's what you need to do. So you can. That's a win right there. So you guys did your side bends. That's a win. You didn't slouch. You didn't move forward. You sat right in your chair. And look, if you're in a chair and your shoulders are back, it's almost like you're trying to put your shoulders on the back of the chair. So when you do your side bends, it's like your back is like moving on, like sliding evenly across the back of the chair. That's what you have to remember. So think about it, even if you're standing up, as if a wall is in the back of, you've got your back up against a wall and you're just sliding across. You're not leaning forward where your butt is touching the wall. You got me? All right. So I want y'all to have a win. I'm here for you. Reach out to me and let's do this. No excuses. Excuses are for individuals that truly don't want the best for their life. So remember, everything is figure outable, because you may be saying, I can't do something, and actually you shouldn't even say can't, because can't puts in your mind that, oh, we're not even going to try to figure out it. What you want to say is, okay, right now, doing whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish with the suggestions that were provided to you, they're not yielding the results that you want. Okay, so let's scrap and rework, and let's come up with a solution that will work, that will yield you the health and wellness goals that you're looking for. You reword the words that you're putting in your brain that'll come out of your mouth, so you have the results that you're looking for this year. All right, guys, I am Sandy White, the host of Simply Fit, and your number one health and wellness cheerleader, along with being your accountability partner. And I want you to win in 2022. So reach out to me for your free consultation so we can get you where you want to be. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.